But more recently, I received a desperate email from the William Street Playgroup in Sydney's Northern Beaches, a community early learning facility that will have to close its doors if the damp issues there aren't dealt with. This room is used by up to 40 children a day. The entire length of this wall has earth up against it, and as a consequence, you can see this rising damp, and that's causing untold problems for the children that use it each day. We're going to fix this problem and at the same time show you how you can fix rising damp at your place. The problem facing this community playgroup is that water is getting into the building and we have to stop it. To do that, we have to rip all of the dirt out of the side passage, apply a waterproof membrane to the wall before adding a drainage cell to create an air void so that air can circulate and keep the wall dry. Then we're going to put an ag line in the trench and backfill with aggregate so as to drain the water away. Finally, we'll replace the damaged downpipes and gutters. Once we do all this, the room for the kids will be safe again and create no health issues for them.
Since I'm asthmatic, I felt it very keenly, as did another woman from the church group. And I was worried about my children too, because they have the same allergy profile that I do. And because they're young and they play, you don't really know what's going on. So from my point of view, it didn't feel like a healthy, safe atmosphere. So I'm so grateful to you for coming in and helping to relieve this problem.
To get this job done to a budget, the local church has organised some volunteers to help with the grunt work. Well, that's the first barrow of many. We've got to get all the dirt from out of the side passage down to the foundations so that we can waterproof the side wall. Plenty to do today.
If you need some weight on that crowbar, do you want me to stand on there?
We've been going for a few hours now and the team's having a bit of a break. The soil level here was up to the windowsill. All that's been carted out and we've excavated down to the bedrock which the building is sitting on. This was trenched out when they originally built it, so this is all sandstone. This trench has the existing sewer line there, and there's also an old stormwater which we're digging out. Basically, our task for the rest of the day is to get this trench dug right up the side of the building, and then we can get into the nitty-gritty of forcing the water away from the building and where we want it to go.
We've sort of hit a combination of all sorts of pipes and bits, so we've got to go a lot slower.
Before you pick up a shovel, ring 1100, dial before you dig, to make sure you don't hit any unwanted underground nasties. But sometimes, even with the best planning, digging in the garden can produce some hidden surprises. When you start excavating in a backyard, it's fraught with unknown dangers. Anything below the surface is an adventure, and you only find certain things out once you get down there. In this case, there was a big camphor laurel here. The root has done some damage and fractured the pipe, and when the earth's been taken away, the thing has just collapsed. So now we've got to get the plumber in to deal with this. That's life. Next week, another pipe disaster, and only one day to go. Who's in for tomorrow? Yeah, right, I reckon I've got one.